Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. That's a short pickup to about the 47. There is Alexander there on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Moving outside the pocket, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd down, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the return for touchdown. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. He'll return this from the 10. An opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. A 1st down throw for Purdy. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds. Start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
San Francisco.
A run with Cook, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
And it's third down.
We'll try and run here with Cook. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Kittle is the man in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
So I actually think this is one of those where he was a little bit too unselfish. He's trying to fit that ball in a tight window and maintain his ability as a passer. And I think if he turns himself into a runner and activates his legs, he probably picks up that first down if he calls his own number.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Throwing to start. Here's Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Giants first down.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scattergood. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
Gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Just past midfield.
They'll try to run for it with Scattergood. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Giants first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards.
Giants.
First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. To the air again goes Dart. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing again, Dart. There's a short one caught by Taylor. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Dart gonna throw it again. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. It's back out now to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
7-yard line. A gain of 22 yards. And a 49er first down.
Once again, it's Cook. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the Giants' 48-yard line.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. The second down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So on a critical fourth down, they want to put the game in the hands of their quarterback. Give them some options. They go with the RPO scheme. The defense sells outs to stop the run. He's forced to pull it. Incomplete pass. Great job by the defense, staying true to their assignments, playing disciplined football, and they get a huge stop there on fourth down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 7.
60 bicep, 60 bicep, 65.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up third down.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Let's go.
A play fake. Now Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
Gillen in punt formation for the Giants.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Get set. Get set. Stop.
First and 10. Purdy moving to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Get set. Get set.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. A run up the middle with Cook. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
5.
At the 12-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. The Giants here will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Get set. Get set.
This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he goes out of bounds at the 3. And from there, it's going to be first and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready? Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And this time he's in. James Cook. Touchdown. 49ers. Bates. Good. With the extra point. And the 49ers are on top. It's 14-10. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Tracy now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34. A pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Giants first.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. They'll swing this out wide to Tracy.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
A gain of 6.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. To the air once more is Dart. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Tracy now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go. Check. 60 by 6. Go.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboom. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of
From
7.
29. Here's 2nd and 3.
Shut up.
Once again, it's Scatterboot. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Right back to Scatterboot on first down. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. So, from the 37, here's second and 6.
37-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tracy. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Giant first down.
That's good for a Giants first down.
Here's Dart. That is caught left side by Taylor. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A run here with Tracy on second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
On third down, here's Scatterboot. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the first down.
You know, how often do we see, Mike, in these third and short situations, there's so many bodies up near the line of scrimmage, and this back has his head down, hitting it so hard that sometimes he runs into that line, and sometimes he can come out that backside.
They'll go again with Scatterboot. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
On second down, Dart. The outside, caught by Neighbors. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Scatterboot. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 22 now, here's second and 9.
Let's go now.
On play action, it is Dart. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Set, tracking, 6, 70,
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
Scatter move. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Giants move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Kittle is the man in motion. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 3. The fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He's got a man. That's Kittle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 2. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, 49ers. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Olsen and Evo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up first and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being first and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Throwing again is Purdy. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. The throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Yeah. They'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, Dart. They look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
They'll run with Scatterboot. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 6.
They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down.
Go! Under 10! Under 10! Let's take 19!
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Hey, Smash! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
They'll go, and here's Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have a Giants first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Pass pulled in by Tracy.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
19 tight.
To the air again goes Dart. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one.
Come on. Hey, 19 tiger. 19 tiger. Check smash. Riggs.
They'll stick to the ground. And he will have the Giants first down. It was 3rd and 5. And they picked up 7.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. This is taken in by Dobbs. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another New York Giants.
Let's go.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run. It's Scatterboo. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
21. Will Wagner to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Going right sideline and complete. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
And the timeout comes. The whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And nothing there. He'll duck forward just to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock.
3rd down.
The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to force overtime. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. It was a